Hello everyone! As usual, it's me Pavlo, and also as usual, we'll be talking about interesting audio gear. And today we'll be speaking about a rare beast. Nowadays, it's Fosi Audio SK01, and not this particular device, of course, a rare beast. You can get it for $80 from Fosi Audio store, and I will add all links to the description. They have stores on Amazon, AliExpress, on their website, so tons of options. And it's a rare beast by category. It's a pure headphone amplifier without digital to analog converter. So, but of course, as we can expect from Fosi, they added maximum functionality here. It has a timbral block, so you can adjust mids, bass, and treble as you'd like, and it has pretty powerful headphones amplifier up to 2.4 watts of power on high gain and 300 milliwatts on the low gain. Also, you can use it as preamplifier or pure equalizer, and it has a built-in battery that can work with this battery up to 6 hours. But it's not a portable device, more like transportable, but let's have a closer look. Box has the same design as SK02 box, just plain cardboard with nice polygraphy, hi-fi made fun. Basically that's it. As you can see, nothing much to see here, just a sticker with a model name. Inside you'll get manual, you'll get USB Type-C cable with Type-A adapter for charging of this device, or if you want to use it with constant power, you can just use some wall charger to run it. And inside here is the device itself. Unfortunately, there is no some interconnect cables in the accessory set, but probably they wanted to keep the price as low as possible. So you can see the design, and I'd say that it looks pretty fancy for the desktop device, at least in my opinion. So you getting rubber feet, so it stays reliably on the table. It's made of metal, it has some nice weight, so it's basically stays on the table well. USB Type-C for charging, and when it's charged, it runs off this power, line in and line out, so you can use it as equalizer or preamplifier. And outputs 3.5mm and 6.3mm. Then, sorry, you'll get few knobs. Bottom one is volume and turn on. So you rotate it and it turns on. Here is important LED indicator. If it flashes, then it means that volume level is pretty high. So it warns you before you wear your headphones that output is powerful. Then it goes bass knob, mids knob, and treble knob. All three knobs have a middle point, so you can easily set the zero value. And then you can adjust them to plus and minus. Treble is about 10 kilohertz, middle is 1 kilohertz, and bass is 50 hertz. Then it's a gain button. Buttons are clicky, and actually you can see that they're getting recessed when you put them, when you press them. And as you can see, actually low gain is when the button is pressed. Then there is this button adjust. Is this are these adjustments working or not? When it's tone, it means that this equalizer block is working. If you press it and it goes in pure mode, then it's bypassing it. And last button, it's pretty interesting. It's when it's flat, then frequency response is flat. And when you press loudness, it boosts treble and bass, and it's a useful thing to when you listen on the low volume. Because on the low volume, our sensitivity to bass and treble is lower than to the mids. So when you're listening on the low volumes, this V-shaped boost often gives you more natural timbre balance, and I think it's a really good to have feature. So in general, build quality is pretty nice, all knobs are rotating smoothly. almost zero channel imbalance, and this knob also allows you nice adjustment of volume as well as the treble, bass, and mids. When it comes to the sound, it's super honest device. You're getting great performance for this price. I won't be building any stubs this time or providing example tracks because it's almost impossible to describe how it sounds, taking into account that you can adjust treble, mids, and bass. When I was testing this device, I thought that actually it's a pity that modern devices rarely give you these analog regulators of high, mids, and lows, or at least, high and lows, because if you want to boost mids, you just can reduce like treble and bass. But of course, three-level adjustment or even more adjustment knobs is more universal and more versatile. But anyway, we can easily see that a lot of companies started to provide digital equalizers, both parametric and graphic. And this is a good thing, but analog tone controls is another way to do that, and I hope we'll see more of that in near future, because anyway, of course, audiophilia and purism is good, but having an ability to adjust sound to your liking is more important, because we are here to enjoy the sound and not to get maximum purity or something like that. So, in terms of resolution, it's not stellar, but pretty decent device. It has good control, it provides a nice amount of power, and at the same time, it's not too hissy. Of course, you will hear background noise with sensitive in-ear monitors, but actually it's not the device for the sensitive IEM. They don't require any amplifier, or I mean external amplifier. For the sensitive IEMs, you can go directly with digital tonal converter SK02, for example, or any other. This one is more for high impedance models, for some full-size cans that require additional power. And probably what I can say here. High gain is usually too much for many cases. For me, vast majority of headphones worked okay with low gain. There is no big change in pure mode and when you activate this tone controls, which is really good in my opinion. So basically it's not like you activating this adjustment block and sound became inferior. And this loudness feature, at first it seems a bit unusual, because when you turn it on, it seems like it boosted low frequencies too much. But after some adjusting to that feature, actually you understand that when you turn it off, sound became too flat and too dull. So basically, I think it's yet another feature that is nice to have in more portable device, because it's often a matter of protecting your ears, because listening on low volumes give you a worse sound experience, and such boost will give you more enjoyment on low volumes. So get better noise isolation, get such feature, or adjust equalizer in your player and try to keep volume lower. That your ears will say thank you. So what else? In terms of pairings, it's not best fit for the super sensitive in-ear monitors, because you'll hear background noise, and also it's not perfect with low impedance, low sensitivity headphones. With them you quite probably will get clipping, but with average and regular headphones there won't be any issues. Especially it's good with high impedance headphones like Sennheisers, Beyerdynamics, Fio's FT3 for example, and many others that have like few hundred ohms of impedance. It's just perfect. It push them and squeeze lot of good sound out of them. You can pair it with SK02 if you have some headphones, but actually I got another usage for this device. I use it in my TV setup. So I have Zidu video player. From that Zidu video player it goes to Nu Prime digital to analog converter. Then it goes to this SK01. I use it to adjust timbres, and then it goes to Nu Prime headphones amplifier. Because often with movies, especially with dubbed movies, voice is much lower than some explosions or gunshots or something like that. And with this timbre block, like boosting mid frequencies and reducing a bit treble and bass, gives a good amount of clarity for the voice. So, to summarize everything, it's a pretty interesting device that you can find many usages, and the fair price actually makes these experiments really exciting. So I'm looking forward to future. Fosi Audio have a lot of devices in their roadmap. I hope I will review them in some near future. Thank you for attention. Thank you for listening and have a great day.